Hey everyone, this is Bremster, and now I'm coming to you with puzzle 21 from the Skilling Sudoku Puzzle Pack. This is Connect 5 by Jeremy Dover. This is one that I did test, or I think I was part of a collaborative test for, so I think I know some of what I might be looking for, but I'm looking at the grid and nothing. There's a couple of things jumping out at me, but nothing particularly obvious. I'm definitely, we'll see what I find. As always, links to the pack below, links to the puzzle below, link to the playlist below, and I'm just going to jump straight into it. So let's cover the rules first. So normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 will be placed without repetition by the time this video is over. Here's hoping, hopefully without all the mistakes I have been making in recent videos. Then we have killer cages. In killer cages, the digits in the cage at the end will sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage if given in all of these. Digits cannot repeat within cages, which means that, for example, in these cages, I could not just go bam, 3 5s. That would be a problem. I cannot put even 2 5s in this grid because you cannot repeat digits. And as you are seeing, at the moment, I've got the conflict checker turned on because I am not sleeping particularly well for reasons outside of Sudoku, and I'm kind of taking a little bit of extra help so I'm not wasting everyone's time. So if I do make a pencil marking or digit entry error again, I'll get a little bit of a prompt. So we'll see how that goes. I normally wouldn't do it for a solve video, but I'm wanting to bring the best content I can without all the fumble fingers. So, that's the killer cage rules. That's the Sudoku rules. Let's give this a shot. The thing that is jumping out to me the most is a 15 cage in 5 can only be done one way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So these digits here must be 6, 7, 8, 9. And somehow it seems less terrible to pencil marker 6, 7, 8, 9 than it does to pencil marker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I'm wrong about that. A 35, however, this is crossing multiple boxes. This can also only be done one way, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, I don't have the same here. I mean, this must have a 9 in it, but it's got lots of options. So a 31 cage must have a 9 in it, because if I don't have a 9 in it, I don't hit 31. Well, so this must have a 9 in it as well, which means there's no 9 here, which means there is a 9 in here. Well, if there's a 9 in here, there's no 9 here, because this cell sees all 3 of those. $25 could have anything in it. I know that these cells sum to 20 because an entire box of the Sudoku sums to 45. 45 minus 25, so these sum to 20. So the average of those digits is 5. Yay. Same here. 17 in 5. Must have 1, 2, and 3 in it, but I don't know anything about 1s, 2s, and 3s, apart from there is also 1, 2, and 3 in here, and that is a long way away from each other. These sum to 20. These sum to 4. Whoa, these sum to 14. And the minimum here is 11. So these sum to 14, because 45 minus 31 is 14. Minimum here is 11, which means I've got 3 left over, which is the maximum I can put in here. This is 1, 2, this is 5, 6. I can't put 5, 6 in any of those. This is 7, 8, 9. Okay. And we know the makeup of this cage now, because it's the digits that aren't 1, 2, and 5, 6. Pardon me. That came out of the blue. Winter in Melbourne. So there's a 1, 2 in this 19 cage. So these sum to 16. 16 in 3, 3, 4, 9, 3, 5, 8, 3, 6, 7, or 4, 5, 7. Lots of options. Well, actually, not so much, maybe, because we know these are from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and I can't do 1, 2, or 6, 7, 8, 9 in here. So these are 3, 4, or 5. But I must have a 7, 8, or 9 in this cage, so it goes there. So this is from 3, 4, 5, but it could be 3, 4, 9, 3, 5, 8, 3, 6, 7. No, it can't be 3, 6. There's no 6 in this cage. So it's not 3, 6, 7. So, or 4, 5, 7. So all of the possibilities here, any 2 digits is going to give me one of those. So there's a 1 or a 2 in one of those. 7, 8, 9. Hang on, 5, 6. There's no 6 here. So 6 is in one of those two. Hang on, this is a 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's no, this is a 6. There's no 6 in any of those. 6 is in one of those. I got a digit. Am I done now? That's a joke. It's not even a funny one. These are 1 and 2 and the digit that isn't in there. I mean, so this and this are going to be the same digit because whatever this is sees all of those, and those two, and this is a triple and this is a triple. And those 2 digits, these are the same. So that goes in there. One of those goes in there somewhere. Now this digit must appear in this cage. So this can't be a 5 or a 6. Because this digit has to appear in this cage, because this is a 7, 8, 9, and this is a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cage. So this digit must appear in this cage somewhere, and it can't appear in any of those cells. So this digit is that digit, and that can't be a 5 or a 6. This is a 7, 8, or 9. So these 2 digits are the same. Green. What about up here? Now, this cage... we don't know what that is. Now we know this can't be 7, 8, or 9 because it sees all 3 of these cells, and this is a 7, 8, 9 triple. How many high digits do I need in here? Because if this is this... I mean, if this digit is in this cage, it's there. Okay, same logic. But if this digit is not in this cage, what is that doing? Because I can do this cage with only 2 high digits. I mean, I can only put 1 high digit up here. So if it's got 3 high digits, because I've got 2 in the column, if it's got 3 high digits, 1 is there and both of those are high, which will run me out of high digits along here. And this will become 5, 6. This will become 3, 4. If that's 3, 4, this becomes 9, which means that's not 9. 9 goes in here. This becomes 7. So there'll be all sorts of stuff that happens if there are... But I don't need 3 high digits. In fact, most of the options in this cage do need 3 high digits. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, or 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So if I don't have... 7, 8, and 9 in the cage, I must put a 6 in this cage. But I can't put a 6 up here. But hang on a minute. 6 must be here because of this 6. And these having to be the same. So if there's a 6 in this cage, it must be there. So if there is a 6 in this cage, it must be there. Oh my God, that's insane. So if there is a 6 in this cage, it can't be here because of this 5, 6, and it can't be here because of these. So this would be the 6. And if there's a 6, I need 2 high digits. I can put 1 there and 1 there because this cell can't be high because it sees all of those. If there's no 6, I need 3 high digits, and it's those and both of those. Either way, that is a 789. I now have a 789 triple, and that is not 789. There's no 5 here. This is a 789. What can I do with that? That's what I can do with that. There's what I said before. There's no 5 in here. So this is 3, 4. So this becomes a 9. There's no 9 here. There is a 9 in here. So there's no 9 here. There's no 9 here. There must be a 9 in this cage. There must be a 9 in one of those two. 9 is... This is a 7 or an 8. So there is a 9 in this cage. If this is 9, this is 9, this is 9. That looks okay. There's a 6 over here somewhere. These are 3, 4, and 5. This can't be 5 because there's a 5 in the box. These are 1, 2, 3, and 4. But this... Oh, maybe it can. Wait a minute, there's a 9 here now. These can't be 9 because these are the same and green sees that. So they're not 9. So this isn't 9. There's a 7, 8 pair here. This is the 9. These aren't 9 because these are 9 anyway. So this is the 9 in this cage because I need to put a 9 in this cage and this sees all of those. This is a 9. This is not a 9. That's a 7, 8 pair. That's a 9. 9 is now up here in one of those two. There's no 9 in this 25 cage. I don't know how limiting that is. It's definitely breaking the Sudoku pad software. There's no 9 in this cage. This 9 looks down. That's a 7, 8 pair, so this is a 9. There is a 9 in one of those two. Now, we always knew there was a 9 in this cage. There is no 9 in this 20 cage. But that's not great news. I mean, it's news. There's no 9 in this 25 cage. That's a thing. So this... I can't put a 6 in this cage. Because the only place I could have put a 6 was here. So now I can't put a 6 in this cage. So this must have 7 and 8 in it. And I can't put 7, 8 there. This is a 7, 8. So does that mean I can colour them? This has to be green. This has to be yellow. Green is up here somewhere. What is this? Hang on. There's no 6 in this cage, so there's no 1 in this cage. These are 24, so these have to sum to 7. So this can't be 2, 5 because I can't put a 5 here. So this is a 3, 4 pair. These pointing 5, 6s did a lot of damage, including putting 5 in one of those 3. These are 1, 2, and 5. That's a triple. I don't mind marking a triple. That's not a 5 because of the 5 up here. Now this had to have a 1, 2, and 3 in it. So yellow... Well, this is yellow. We know that. So yellow is down here. Yellow and green are both down here with a 9. This is a 7, 8, 9 triple. So this is a 3 or a 4. There's no 9 here. So this is green. I don't know if that's helping me at all. This is a 3, 4. Do I need to put a green in here? I don't think so. This is green. Green and yellow is over here with 9. This is another 7, 8, 9 triple. And that's yellow. If there is a 7 or an 8 in here, it's there. And there has to be a 7 or an 8 in this cage. Because if there's no 7 or 8 in this cage, I can't hit. There must be a 7, 8, 9 in a 25 cage. There just has to be. That's by, again, looking at the calculator. There must be a 7, 8, 9. I can't use a 9. This is, and this sees yellow and green, and these see yellow and green. This has to be 7, 8 and is yellow. Is it the same down here? No, because this is a 20 cage. So that is complete nonsense. But this is a yellow 7, 8. But I don't know which one it is. Three is in here somewhere. 3 is in here somewhere. One, two, three, 4. That's a 3, 4 pair, so that's not a 3 or a 4. It's a 1, 2 pair in the column. Well, it means that this can't be a 1 or a 2 or a 7, 8, 9. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. All of which are possible in a 17 cage. Because it sees 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. I do need to put another 1 or 2 in here somewhere. Wait a minute. No, that's not true. That's yellow, by the way. Because I've got 4 yellows looking into that box. This is yellow. So green is there. So green is in one of these two. So this is 7, 8, or 9. So there's no 7, 8, or 9 in this cage. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no 3, 4 here. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 here. 1 in this box can't be down here because of the 1, 2 pair, can't be here. So 1 is in one of those, which means this is the 2 and this is the 1. There is no 2 in either of those. One is in here. This 25 cage. Well, it's got a single 7, 8, or 7 or 8. It can't have both 7, 8. So it doesn't have a 1 in it. Because if it has a 7, 8, in order for it to have a 1 in it, it would have needed both 7 and 8. So this is a 1. And now I can do math, because these are 10, this is 25, so this is 35. This needs to sum to 10, so this is 2 or 3 to make these two sum to 10. But can I do the same over here? This can't have 7 and 8 in it. So if it can't have 7 and 8 in it, this cage can't have 1 in it. So this is 1, this is 9. And now 1 is not here. 1 is here. This is 2, this is 1. There is no 2 in any of those. And again, I can do math. This has to be, this is 25, 35. These have to sum to 10, so this is 2 or 3. And this is 3. So green is 7. Yellow is 8. So there's no 7 in here. This is an 8, 9 pair. There's no, pardon me, 8 down there. This is 7, 9. There's no 8 in there. This is 7, 9. And I know the order because that's 7, that's 9. It's probably more like that I can do. This 3 looks down. That is not 3. This is 4, 5, 6. These had to sum to 10, so this is 2. So there's no 2 there. 2 is in one of those two. This 1 takes 1 out of both of those. These are 2, 3, 4. There's an 8 in one of those two for the column. One in this box can't go in those or there, and that's a 3, 4. So that's the 1, which means this is the 5. There's no 5 in those. So this is the 1, and this is a 2, 3, 4. Because this 1 knocked 1 out of all of those. That puts 1 here. How am I doing on 1s? That's all of them. So these 2, 3, 4, 6. There's no 3 here. 2 is up here because this 2 is knocking it out of there. So 2 is in one of those two. It can't be in the same cage as a 2. This is a 2. This is not a 2. And this is now a 2 because of the cage. Or the box, or however you want to look at it. There's no 2 here. This is a 3, 4 pair. So hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, and 6. This is not 2. This is not 2. This is 2. There's no 2 here. That's a 3, 4 pair. This is the 2, which I could have got from that 3, 4 pair. Many ways of solving puzzles. There's my way and the right way. Three in this column can't be there because of that 3, can't be there because of the 3, 4 pair in the box. So it's in one of those two. So this is not a 3. There's probably killer stuff I am missing. 3. 3 has to go into this 17 cage. It must go in one of those two. So this is the 4, this is the 3. That 3... So this cage, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 or 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So this is either 3, 4, 7 or 3, 5, 6. But 7 has to go in this cage because of those pointing 7s. So this is 3, 4, 7. This is 4 and this is a 3, 7 pair. This is a 5 or a 6. The 7 here makes this the 3 and this the 7. This is the 9, this is the 7. The 3 takes 3 and 4 out of there. This is the 3 in the box. This is the only place for a 4. The 9 makes this 8 and 9, and that 9 has been there for a while. Or I just got it. I don't remember. Oh, I think I just got it when I got that 7, so I'm not too worried about that now. So this is a 5 or a 6 for the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means this is the 8. And this is also a 5 or a 6. Which means these are 1, 2, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, those are 2 and 4. So this is 5 and 6. Ew, how am I going to break these open? I have too many digits in this column. There's no 2 up here. Three, 4. This is a 3, 4, 5, 6 quadruple. Oh, there's a 3, 4 pair. This is a 5. This is a 3, 4, 6. So this is a 2, which makes this a 4 and this a 2. The 4 looks back, meaning that's not a 4. This has to be 3 or 6. That 4 looks up making that the 3, that the 4, that makes this the 6, this the 3, this the 4, this the 6. The 4 looks down making this 3 and this 4, which looks up making this 3 and this 4. There's 5 6s everywhere, but I've got digits here. 3, 4, 5. Well, I can't put 3 in here, so this becomes the 3, this becomes the 5, this becomes the 4, this becomes the 6, this becomes the 5. 6, 5, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, and 6. And that completes Connect 5 by Jeremy Dover. Yeah, I forgot to restart the puzzle again. That is... I'm not sure how much I remembered from testing, but that 31 cage is absolutely crazy. And this is why we rate these puzzles a little bit harder and they're a fair bit later in the pack. Yeah, that was a tricky spot. And yeah, no shame on anyone for not seeing that one. That's tricky. Yep. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Jeremy, for the puzzle. Thank you all of the people. Yeah, I'll say thank you, Jeremy, for the puzzle. I do thank everyone who contributed, but yeah, this was Jeremy's puzzle, so I thank Jeremy specifically. And yeah, I hope, once again, I hope you're enjoying the series. Yep, as I said, pack below, grab it, work through it. If you're wanting to learn the tricks, that's what the walks in the park are for. But these puzzles, man, you learn a lot doing them. Thanks, everyone. And as always, good luck with your solving.